You guys, I was just thinking how crazy, my camera's shaking, how crazy it is that there's people out here in this world that don't like pickles. Like, they taste the pickle and they don't enjoy the taste. Like, I can't get over that. I know that's so random, but like literally I'm like, it's like weighing on me. Speaking of weighing on you heavily, we have some courtroom drama. Now, because it is courtrooms and cases, I'm going to put out a trigger warning just saying I don't know what content is going to be in here. Is it going to be like light comedy, funny moments, or it might actually involve very serious cases? So I want to put that out there. There might be some sensitive subjects within these TikTok videos. And it's okay to click off if it triggers you and upsets you. I will not be offended. Click the hell off. Forget me. Peace out. No one should ever feel uncomfortable or upset. Not on my channel anyway.
Everything seems to be going as planned.
Man gets caught rolling up.
Prosecutor, if he also agrees to waive the probable cause hearing.
People also waive their right?
Your Honor, I'll agree to waive, but I do want to make a statement on the record. It appeared that earlier in this time block that Mr. Lane was rolling a blunt and might have been smoking.
Your Honor, given that information, I guess we need to adjourn the PCC so Mr. Lane and I can speak further before we wait.
Yeah. I think that might be wise. Mr. Lane, you understand what's happening now?
Yeah.
As part of his bond conditions, Lane is also supposed to be taking regular drug tests.
When's the last time you tested?
Oh God.
2 weeks ago.
You were supposed to be testing 2 times per week.
I tested back to back.
Oh.
Okay, but have you tested this week?
No, sir.
I'm also going to order that you're to report to community corrections today for a test.
Your Honor, I have no ride today.
Well, you better find somebody to get you a ride down here. I'm ordering a test. You're the one that brought this on yourself by what you did. So I'm ordering a test today.
Okay,
if you
sir.
don't test today, I'm going to be issuing a warrant to have you picked up.
Oh.
But as the judge moves on, Lane lingers on the call and lets out a laugh.
You keep laughing, Mr. Lane. I don't think you want to do that. Not with me. You better take yourself off before you think things are too funny. Thank you.
I wasn't laughing at you, sir. I wasn't laughing at you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Court calls case, People versus Chandler Langston.
Lane never made it to community corrections that day, nor did he appear at his next conference. Judge Simpson issued a warrant for his arrest and revoked bond. His case remains open.
Anthony Lane, I got so many things to say. First of all, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait until after your little Zoom meeting to roll up. No. You sat there confident thinking, oh, you know what? I want to enjoy. Now's the time. While a judge is in front of me, my attorneys. Hold on, guys. Let me just. And then to not test when you're legally being warranted to do so twice a week. Oh my God. It's like funny, but not funny. But like, it's so dumb that it's funny. Sir, I have no ride. That's because you're high. You don't want a drug test today because you're high. Also, why did the judge issue one? I want a drug test done today. Sir, I can probably guarantee that you will find a positive test of marijuana in there.
Put his foot on it. And I stepped back. He kept looking at me. And pulled his foot off. And there you go.
Okay, this one or this one? All right.
We don't want to take some pictures of this before it's picked up or anything, just so we can have it for the court case.
Sure.
The item of interest is this small packet filled
boy.
with suspicious white powder, which turns out to be cocaine.
Yeah. Oh, shocker.
Why don't we step outside so everyone can get back to what they're doing, okay?
So, I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
So let's step out of the courtroom.
Is he just in there?
Let's have a conversation about what happened, okay? Alrighty, let's do that.
Like he's just watching this case? He's not involved?
I heard something drop. The guy next to me said, is that drug?
So I look down and I go like this, you know? I go back, I like, and I see the little bag there. This guy said, oh, excuse me, something fell off of this gentleman's pocket. I said, did you literally see something fall out of my pocket? You know, this is a serious crime.
So why do all the independent witnesses in there tell me that it came out of your pocket?
Well, it's like I tell you, if somebody saw something, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If it wasn't your drugs, tell me whose drugs you think it was.
Probably the next guy standing next to me.
Okay, which guy is that? The guy in the red?
It's got to be on camera, clearly.
Right there, let's look at the camera because I have nothing.
And did that come from you today? Out of your pockets?
The man in red doesn't speak English and is using it.
Who was it?
What we're going to do, we're trying to look at the video footage right now.
So they do just that.
Okay, who was it?
Oh, no.
Did you see that? Look again closely. The evidence seems to be clear.
In the courtroom, there's video.
And the guy in the black was telling the truth.
Your hand or your hat as you had your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Juan Bibrieska has narcotics possession and a bond violation added to the drug charges he was already facing in court.
Okay.
I'm getting arrested again?
You are. You can't have cocaine. It's illegal. And it's really bad when you drop it in the courtroom in front of the judge.
The sass from that officer. You can't have beef, especially in a courtroom in front of the judge. Like, why are you surprised that you're being arrested right now? I cannot believe that he tried to blame the other guy and they're both like, what if the other guy got falsely accused of that?
Your why will never be better than his life. Your want will never trump my son's death. You get to live.
Smiling.
You get to wake up every day. Your actions have led you to a prison cell.
Watching you sit there, smile, and laugh, and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial, and if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there.
I just want to tell y'all I'll be home soon, or I'll be Keon. I love my family.
That's all you got to say.
This is so painful to watch. And I can only imagine how painful that is for the victim's family and friends and everyone in that courtroom to just watch this man have absolutely no remorse, smiling and laughing. And part of me really held on hope that when the judge said that, he was gonna come back with some kind of apology or something. No. Instead, he's like, I'm coming home. If I was the judge, you're not going anywhere. You think you're going home? Funny. I want to kind of Google this to find out the results of what actually happened because this is going to piss me off. District judge confesses to cheating on his wife with a juror.
And the reason I let this come to trial is because I knew the Lord wanted it to come out because he wants to use me and he doesn't want me to be leveraged by Satan for the rest of my life with this accusation.
Is anyone else buying that? Because I'm not.
Come on up here. Let me hear what you have to say.
I believe she needs a good book thrown at her. Somehow she keeps escaping on this drug stuff all the time. The drugs are causing her to do this. She had an opportunity. She's given up 4 children. She's ruined their lives. Just because she wants to be a scumbag and just have a free ride in life.
Wake up, woman, they took away your kids. When are you gonna wake up? Somebody else is raising your kids because you're doing nothing to help yourself. That's where I've got a problem, because this drug court was put in place to help people who want to help themselves. So do you think this drug court program is going to help her?
She's been through so many drug programs, it's pathetic. She's been in and out of rehab, left and right, and nothing ever helps.
After a short deliberation, Judge Chanowski makes her ruling.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer her to the drug court, not with the extensive record that she has, and certainly not with 8 new convictions on her record.
Denise Robertson was later sentenced to a minimum of 1 year and 11 months and a maximum of 14 years in prison for the 6 felony charges.
Well, that's just sad. That's sad for everyone. I'm thinking of the kids. That's where my heart is going. for the kids that are gonna suffer from this. I get some people may look at the brother and be like, that's really harsh, but I think that's tough love. I think he's being so harsh because he's like, I need her to get better. You've ruined your children's lives. You're going to ruin your own. Like, here's some tough love. Maybe it's best she goes away. Maybe that's a turning point for her in her life to get better when she gets out. Substance abuse and addiction is serious stuff.
Letty versus Stevens, case number 067217.
Ooh, a Karen goes to court but does not know the law. Uh-oh.
Please support Your Honor. Paul Letty, appearing on behalf of
I think she's gonna be really sassy and not the good kind.
Judge Karen Stevens, pro per for my motion for sanctions against
her name's Karen.
For this vexatious and frivolous PPO.
I'm sorry, on this what?
I have a motion for sanctions against...
Know that. And the purpose of the sanctions are based on what?
It was a frivolous and vexatious PPO based on nonsense.
Huh?
I am not stalking Mr. McCoy.
I haven't signed a PPO.
His petition for a PPO. Let me...
Okay, were you served?
No, I wasn't, but may...
No, you may not. How can you ask to sanction someone when you haven't even been served?
That's the point.
Stevens, do not interrupt me when I'm speaking, ma'am.
I have a constitutional right to be heard.
On what basis? There is no case before me, ma'am, other than the fact that you filed this frivolous motion, taking up this court's time for no good reason other than your own personal vendetta against this man for whatever reason you may have, and I really don't care because it does not involve me or my court. However, had I issued a PPO, you would have a basis to be before me. I did not issue a PPO. He did not pursue his right to a hearing on the PPO. You were never served, and here you are taking up my time so that you want me to chastise him and make him pay money? No, ma'am. Your relief is denied, and in addition to that, I am sanctioning you with costs of $500 forthwith to the county clerk's office.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I knew it was fixed.
I beg your pardon?
I knew it was fixed.
Shut up. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. She just gave you a $500 bill to pay and you're gonna be like, I knew it was fixed, girl. She probably doubled it. She probably doubled it. Imagine walking into a courtroom with that much confidence and that little knowledge. I can't. I would walk in there with the tail behind my legs and just shut my mouth, okay? No egos. No egos, just judge, put me in my place. That's wild.
In case 562027, that the defendant shall serve a term of 3 years, which is the minimum
basketball star.
On count 1 of that. As to count 2 in that case, felonious assault, a felony of the 2nd degree, it is ordered that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years in prison on that count. As to count 3 of that case, the robbery, which is also a felony of the 2nd degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years on that count as well.
Oh, he fainted. Oh, he fainted.
I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished. I haven't finished.
Tony.
Oh, no.
It's not as bad as you think it is. Come on.
It's not as bad as you think it is.
On the sole count of the indictment in case 564206, the felony of the 3rd degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 9 months in prison on that count.
Oh my God.
All of these terms are going to be served concurrently, which means that the defendant is, in effect, going to spend 3 years in prison.
I mean, it's pretty bad. Spending a month in prison is pretty bad in my eyes. Like, I get what he's saying in a felony charge of robbery. He's saying it's not as bad, as in maybe he'll get out early, maybe he'll get out on parole. Like, I don't know. Maybe he was saying for what the crime was, this isn't that bad. But if I found out I was going for 3 years, It would be pretty bad.
This man served the shortest prison sentence of all time. Shane Jenkins told the lady that he was gonna break her window. So later that night, he went to her house and broke her window with a broom. But the lady was prepared and called the police. By the time the police got there, Shane had already ran away. A few hours later, he was eventually caught and he wrote an apology letter to the police and the lady. The case then went to court and the judge sentenced him to 50 minutes in jail.
50 minutes? You might as well not sentence him to 50 minutes in jail. What the hell's that? That's less than an hour. What life lesson are you gonna get with 50 minutes in jail? I didn't even know you could sentence someone with that little time. Like, there's no minimum? There's no minimum bracket that you can sentence someone? 50 minutes? By the time you even get processed and checked in and changed and all that, it's time to go. I don't know why I'm acting like I know how long that takes. I just watched a lot of shows. I watched a lot of those prison shows. Oh, what's the one? I forget what it's called, but the one where it like goes to all like the most strict prisons in the whole world, and he goes in and becomes an inmate and spends time in all of them. World's toughest prisons.
They discovered that the man who owned the truck was completely unaware that Todd was planning on coming by to view and pick up the truck that day.
You are Jerry Logging, correct?
Jared Logging.
And do you go by Jerry?
At times, yes.
And do you have a brother Barry?
Yes.
And a brother Terry?
Yes.
Is there another brother?
Yes.
What's his name?
Gary.
Okay. If I get mixed up in this, you let me know.
That's why I'm Jared.
His sass. He is so just... like, why do I love this energy? It's so funny. Okay, so we got Jerry, but Jared. We got Barry. We got Terry. And we got Jerry. No, Gary. Okay, Jerry, Barry, Terry, Gary. Like parents. Why do you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? We have to make them all rhyme. He was trying to make it easier. That's why I'm Jared. I was trying to help you, sir. All right, you guys, this was some courtroom drama. If you want to see more, let me know. I'm getting out of here though. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy, and I will see you tomorrow.